Welcome. Today we are going to explain one of the most fundamental commands in Git commit. You'll learn how to save your work and create a clean history of your project's progress. So, what exactly is a commit? The simplest way to think about it is as a snapshot of your project. It's like pressing a save button, but much more powerful. Each commit captures the state of your files at a specific moment, creating a permanent record in your project's timeline that you can always return to. Before you can create a commit, you need to understand a key concept called the staging area. Imagine a three-step process. First, you make changes to your files in your working directory. Second, you add only the specific changes you want to save into the staging area. Finally, when you commit, only the changes in the staging area get saved into the repository. This lets you be very selective about what goes into each snapshot. To move your changes to the staging area, you use the git add command. If you want to stage a single file, you type git add and then the name of the file. If you want to stage all the changes you've made in your current directory, you can simply type git add followed by a period. Once your changes are ready in the staging area, it's time to save them permanently with the git commit command. If you just type git commit and press enter, Git will open up a text editor. This is where you can write a detailed message explaining what this commit is all about. While using the text editor is great for detailed messages, a much more common way to commit is to use the -m flag. This lets you write your commit message directly in the command line. You just type git commit -m and then your message in double quotes. This is perfect for most day-to-day commits. Writing a good commit message is a critical skill. You should avoid vague messages like fixed bug because they don't help you or your teammates later on. Instead, write short, descriptive subject lines that explain the what and why of your changes. It is best to focus on one logical change per commit to keep your history clean and easy to understand. Here is an example of a well-structured commit message. It starts with a short, imperative subject line, like feat, add password strength indicator. The feat prefix indicates it's a new feature. After a blank line, the body of the message explains in more detail what was done and why it was important. This level of detail is incredibly helpful for anyone reviewing the project's history. Let's recap the entire process. First, you stage the changes you want to save using git add. Second, you commit those staged changes to the repository with git commit, creating a permanent snapshot. And finally, always remember to write a clear and meaningful message that explains your work. Mastering this flow is a key step to becoming proficient with Git.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.